Today I would like to present you a video of mine. We're going to review Type 59. Recently, I was thinking that Wargaming is going to repeat their New Year loot box thing, and I decided that it would be nice to actually give a review of this tank now that has been buffed and improved, and to tell you guys if you should want it or not. Of course, there's still no need to dump a ton of money into those loot boxes in order to get the tank, but those lucky who are actually planning to buy some loot boxes and they think that they will get it, or will get it actually, I think it would be nice to know what they're getting. So as you can see, I have put for comparison T54 Mod 1 and T44 100. I will explain to you why I did it. But let's go through statistics first. First of all, let's look at the DPM. It's a little bit behind before T54 Mode 1 and T44 100. However, it is not by a lot. T44 100 is actually a type of different beast in comparison to T59 and the T54, but it is here for a specific comparison. I will explain to you. By different beast, I mean is that this is more of a sniper tank from bushes, where Type 59 and T54 are more like a closer range type of thing. But after the buff, T59 with proper like with ventilation, with proper modules, you could play it out like T44 100, like the statistics allow it to do so. And T54 Mode 1 is just the closest thing that you can compare to Type 59. It kind of has the same type of gameplay. So, meanwhile, by DPM, it loses to the other two tanks. We do remember is that you do not see tier 10s because you have preferential matchmaking. And you can definitely bump the DPM up to a fair amount. And it is a good amount, I would say. Penetration is pretty much the same, that 5 points of difference you will not see. Alpha damage is the same, other things are pretty much the same. Reload time, it's good, like it's related straight up to DPM, so it's obvious that it's going to be slower. Shell velocity, it has like the better shell velocity, unnoticeably better, but it is better. Overall, gun-wise, it just loses on DPM a little bit, but once again, that is being compensated by the fact that you do not see tier 10s, and without that, it really has enough of DPM to, play the tank out. As far as gun handling goes, this is where I like this tank a lot. It is kind of a mix between T54 and T44. If you can see that it is pretty much good on every side, except dispersion when you compare it to T44 and T54. It's a little bit on the higher side, but you can get it down to 0.34, which is good, and you will be able to kind of snipe through your range. You will not be able to snipe out the modules or the weak spots, but you will be able to actually hit enemies from a distance quite well, which is allowing this tank to have the same type of gameplay as T44 if you properly play it, of course. And then we'll look at the gun handling. T54 has awful gun handling. It's like a close range tank. It's really bad. And Type 59 has a good one, almost like T44 100, which is great. You can really feel that. You can shoot on the move anytime, and it's extremely nice. Going down to mobility. Of course, T44 100 will be the fastest one, but let's compare it still to T54. Even though that power weight ratio is higher on T54, it really loses by terrain resistances to Type 59, which brings Type 59 and T54 pretty much to the same speed, and having higher forward movement speed for Type 59, it actually works way better. So it is a speedy tank after the buff. I would say the speed-wise, it is faster than T54, definitely, and It has slightly slower acceleration than T44-100, but like I said, T44-100 is a different beast, but you can, if you want, you can do the tricks that you would do on T44-100 in Type 59. You will just not be as agile, I would say. Armor-wise, you have good turret, so you can play classic hold down anytime, so it's nice. Versus Tier 6 and Tier 7s, your whole armor is more than enough to go in like close range. Versus Tier 9s and Tier 8s, you will have to play the T44 style. View range is like pretty much the same. It's kind of on a bad side. Overall, what I'm saying here is that this tank is now good after the buff. With propel modules, you can increase its efficiency by a lot, and considering the armor, mobility, and the gun, you can really mix those two gameplays. Shoot on the move, you have it. You want to snipe somewhat, like T44-100, you have it. You have the speed to get to the best positions. And the Type 59 is stronger than T54 Mod 1 right now. Most people would say it, and we will see its rise to fame once again in recent months to come, once the stat padders will start to take it out to the fields way more. Overall, I would like to say that this tank is not OP still, but it is on a good spot right now. Out of all the buffed premiums, this one and FCM 50 are the only like good preferential matchmaking tanks right now. But since this review is about Type 59, I would say if you are the lucky one to get it in the Christmas boxes, my congratulations to you. However, don't expect to dump a ton of money just to get it. It's just not that good to dump that ton of money. So if you get it on luck, good. If not, don't dump the money. This is it for my review. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.